in most of the apartments, the owners associations are facing lot of issues in their STPs, like odor, that is bad smell, treated water is yellow in color, and of course some sort of material floating in the water which is not at all acceptable for reuse. So that is the reason today I am making this program to let you know or to make you understand that how can we get rid of these kind of issues. So this program is very important for those like maintenance workers, technicians and the facility management team dealing with STP. Also to the residents, in particular the committee members of the owners associations, because when we have an idea of a biochemical action that takes place during the process of treating sewage water, you can control, command, even suggest your operation team or concerned staff whenever it seems to be necessary or you feel you want to help them. An important biochemical action that takes place in order to remove BOD from the raw sewage happens here in aeration tank. But remember, the key factor of that biochemical action is MLSS. One thing I wanted to tell you, out of my 20 plus years of experience in the field of facility management, I have attended many interviews for the post of facility manager, estate manager and so on. In most of the interviews, I was asked by the technical team, what is MLSS? And I used to tell, MLSS is nothing but mixed liquor suspended solids. That's it. Unfortunately, so far, nobody has questioned me what is mixed liquor suspended solids, or can you define what is mixed liquor suspended solids? Also, can you explain how MLSS is a key factor in treating raw sewage? So that is why today I chose this program to make you people understand in the easiest way what is mixed liquor suspended solids, not just the full form of MLSS. From a sentence, mixed liquor suspended solids, let us take mixed liquor separately, then we will discuss what is suspended solids. See, the term mixed liquor clearly says that there is a mix in a kind of liquor. Then what is that liquor? In this entire world, people generally know that liquor is nothing but whiskey, brandy, rum and so on. Mixed liquor in the sense you mean a little bit of whiskey, a little brandy, a little rum is mixed in a glass? No, it's not like that. Mixed liquor is a mixture of raw sewage and activated sludge in the aeration tank. Now, suspended solids. See, the raw sewage or the wastewater which STP receives from the apartments for the treatment contains grease, oils, organic matter, detergents, bacteria, virus and some sort of chemical compound as well. These impurities and the contaminants which are present in the wastewater are known as suspended solids. Got it? Now you understood both ML and SS. ML is nothing but mixed liquor, that is nothing but a mixture of raw sewage and activated sludge, and SS is nothing but suspended solids, in other words impurities and contaminants present in the raw sewage. Now, if you add both or join both ML and SS, it becomes MLSS. Now, let us understand how this MLSS plays a key role, an important role in order to treat the sewage water. Treatment in the sense what? Treatment in the sense we need to remove these contaminants and impurities from the wastewater and make useless wastewater as useful and reusable. But how to do that? How MLSS plays an important role in that? It is like this. The flow chart of sewage treatment plant which you are looking at, you just assume that it is in running condition, and a biochemical action is happening, taking place in the aeration tank, because of which we are getting activated sludge in the secondary clarifier. Biochemical action is taking place in the aeration tank, and due to that we are getting activated sludge in the secondary clarifier. Now, very important thing is you need to understand what is this sludge we are getting in the clarifier, secondary clarifier. What is that? What is mean by sludge? Sludge, it is a bunch of fully grown adult bacteria. It is a bunch of fully grown adult bacteria. I can give you a simple example. Honeybees, you all know. See, thousands of honeybees joining together, bonding together will make a big hive, isn't it? Thousands of honeybees will join together, bond together, making a big hive. Same principles here also applies. Thousands of fully grown bacteria join together, bonding together will make sludges. In the sense what? Sludge is nothing but number of bacteria, that is adult bacteria. Now, let us come back to MLSS. What is MLSS? Mixed liquor, suspended solids. What is mixed liquor? It is a mixture of raw sewage and activated sludge. What is activated sludge? It is nothing but bacteria. Now, MLSS has become very simple. You can say like this, MLSS is nothing but raw sewage containing suspended solids plus bacteria. Simple. Now, what is the treatment? I have already explained. Treatment of wastewater is nothing but removal of suspended solids. Removal of suspended solids from the wastewater. What are the suspended solids? Impurities and contaminants. Many are there. I have explained you already. Removal of contaminants and impurities from the wastewater is nothing but treatment, and for that purpose, why we need bacteria in the form of sludge in MLSS, and how MLSS plays a significant role in the treatment of sewage water or removal of impurities and contaminants from the wastewater. Let me tell you now. Sewage treatment plant is designed in such a way that Sewage wastewater passes through bar screening, then it is stored in collection tank. From collection tank, with the help of valve, a desired amount of raw sewage is passed to the settling tank. In settling tank, what happens? Contaminants such as oils, grease, detergents will float to the top of the tank, and with the help of oil skimmers, these contaminants will be separated in the settling tank itself. It will not come to next stage. Here itself, in the settling tank itself, three elements: oil, grease and detergents is eliminated, and what is left now? Bacteria, virus, organic matter is left, and out of this bacteria, virus and organic matter, virus will be killed or separated or eliminated in ACF, activated carbon filter, or dual media filter, and bacteria will be killed in the chlorination tank. And out of suspended solids, what is left now? Only organic matter is left. But how to remove organic matter from the wastewater? What do you mean by organic matter? Organic matter is nothing but human waste, like urine, feces and menses. Since organic matter is totally dissolved in the molecules of wastewater, we cannot easily separate it from the wastewater or filter it from the wastewater, as what we did in case of other elements like oils, grease, detergents, bacteria and viruses. It is very complicated one. If it is not possible, then what is the option we have? Then engineers thought of conversion of this organic matter into sludge. How it happens? Let me tell you. You know that secondary clarifier has activated sludge at the bottom of the container or tank, and you can observe that some portion of activated sludge is taken back to the aeration tank. Some portion of activated sludge which is settled in the bottom of secondary clarifier is returned back to the aeration tank. Therefore, that portion of activated sludge is called as returned activated sludge. Few minutes back I have explained that activated sludge is nothing but fully grown adult bacteria, and now we have taken it back to the aeration tank. What these adult bacteria will do in the aeration tank? Simply they reproduce their population in huge amount. Thousands of lakhs of bacteria newly born in this aeration tank, and quite naturally, if any living thing is newly born, that requires food to be alive and grow. And whereas here we have lakhs of newly born bacteria, they need food. But where is the food in the aeration tank? How it comes in the aeration tank? Now what happens? Inevitably, this newly born bacteria start eating organic matter which is present in the wastewater. Day by day, as bacteria grow up, they keep on consuming organic matter present in the wastewater in a significant amount. This particular sort of act is known as BOD removal. BOD removal. In the sense, organic matter that was present in the wastewater is being consumed or removed by these newly born bacteria. This is called as BOD removal. Don't get confused. BOD is nothing but the food consumed by the bacteria. What food they consumed? Organic matter. Then what is organic matter? It is nothing but BOD. BOD is nothing but organic matter. Organic matter is nothing but BOD. This is how the most contaminated suspended solids that was present in the sewage wastewater has been removed with the help of bacteria. Then what happens? As the time passes, minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day, these bacteria in the aeration tank also keep on consuming their food, that is nothing but BOD or organic matter continuously, and will become larger in size and heavier in weight, so that they cannot float in the water. Instead, they start coming down or settling down towards bottom of the tank. But that will not happen in the aeration tank, because we have many air diffusers at the bottom of aeration tank, and air is continuously coming out from the diffusers, will not allow such oversized bacteria to settle down at the bottom. Therefore, a pipeline is connected to the secondary clarifier, water passes to the secondary clarifier, and in secondary clarifier we will give some time to such bacteria, oversized bacteria, to settle down, and that will happen in the clarifier in the form of sludges, and it is connected to the dry bed. That wet sludge in the sense live bacteria. That live bacteria should die now. That is why we have connected to dry bed. Once these live bacteria are shifted to dry bed, they will die and also become dried. Then this dried up sludge will be taken out. This is how treatment of the sewage water happens, with the help of, remember, don't forget, with the help of MLSS, as I have explained so far. As per the design of the aeration tank, that is the size of the aeration tank and the air we are getting from these diffusers, inlet flow rate of the sewage should be adjusted accordingly. Similarly, as per the food available in the aeration tank, as per the food, that is organic matter, nothing but BOD, the amount of return activated sludge to the aeration tank should be adjusted here. That means the amount of food against to the amount of bacteria is well balanced. In spite of this, if you are getting any issues, then you will have to check whether the food available in the sewage water is sufficient for the bacteria, or the amount of bacteria is sufficient in order to consume the incoming food in the sewage water. If we check and adjust that, there will be no problem at all. So, thanks for watching my video. Please be in touch with comment section. Put your comments so that I can share the videos you want.